welcome back. For today's video, it is going to be month long. It's going to be filmed over the entire month of November. I want to crochet through my yarn stash. Recently, I got so much more yarn and I'm starting to realize how big my stash is. Plus, with December coming up and Christmas and gift shopping and stuff, I really want to have as many products as I can for my markets and my online store. So everything you see in this video that I make, if it doesn't sell at my market, it will be on my online store for you to purchase from my small business, because I do own my own small business and I would love if you checked it out. The goal is to see how many balls of yarn I can use in the month of November. I'm cheating and I'm starting a week before November starts. Who does it? Like, I feel like every YouTube video you watch, they cheat. They always cheat. Like, it's fine. I just know that, like, I'm too excited not to start this challenge and I want to start it now. So we're starting it now. I have a market next weekend and then 2 weekends after that I also have a market. I'll insert today's date here and I'll keep you updated when I finish yarn balls and when I finish them on. Just for some perspective of what we're working with that I'm trying to crochet through is this whole wall of yarn, and it's double, like there's yarn back there behind them all, like it's like wall to ceiling sort of thing, and then that's full of yarn, this is full of yarn, all of this is yarn, and then that box, and then I have some yarn in my room and in the living room. So yeah, I always somehow manage to spread my crocheting across the house. But yeah, I have more there, and then there's that bag of yarn and that box of yarn in my bedroom because I crochet. I'm currently making a bucket hat, but I'm not going to finish them doing this. And then I'm making a giant dragon, so I might, yeah, no, but yeah, so it just manages to spread everywhere. Good morning, it is 8 a.m. I'll put the date up here, I always do. But once again, I'm at work early, so you know what that means, we are going to crochet. Okay, so as you can see, I'm back in my craft room. You just saw a like completely silent clip of me at work. I was on my lunch break and I finished one skein of yarn. I used one whole skein just for the head because this is a 100-gram ball, so it's not actually like a lot of plushie yarn. But I won't do as many updates for this video as I usually do. Like, I'm not going to show you every single project as I'm making it and tell you all my plans and every single project and stuff, because there would just be too many. Like, this video would be like an hour or 2 hours long, so I'll just check in when I'm finishing them or about to finish them. I don't know, I'll figure it out as I go, but yeah. Okay, so this has nothing to do with this video, but I finally finished my crochet dragon and I want to show you guys because I have been working on it for the longest time and I need to show you, okay? Are you ready? Oh my, so this is, I think it's a him. This is him. Oh my gosh, the tail. Oh my gosh, look. I'm not counting any of the yarn I used for this because I did majority of it in September and October. So we're not going to include it, but I just wanted to show you because it's really cool. You guys also just saw a clip of me at work finishing another ball of yarn. I finished that beige color on the same teddy bear. So we're now up to 2 skeins of yarn completed for this challenge. Okay, so I'm at a market for my small business because I do as many markets as I possibly can, and I just finished a skein of yarn. It is, I kept the little thing. It's the Crinkle Sparkle 8-ply 50-gram in the Christmas one. Looks like this. So I'm going to attach a new ball because I didn't finish my project, but now we're up to 3 skeins done. Okay, so I just finished making a candy cane plushie and I would show you, but it's in my craft room and I'm not gonna go all the way to my craft room and get it. So I actually just started filming a video on everything, like a recap on everything that I make in November. So every single item I finish in November is going to be in that video, which I thought would go really well like in turn with this video, because this one is how much yarn I use in November and that one's how many plushies I make in November. So it kind of like goes together. I showed that YouTube video, the candy cane, because I finished it, but oh my god, look how much white yarn I have left. Look at how close I was to finishing this white plushie yarn. Now, like, I would make a scrap project with it, but I don't really want to do that right now. So it's just going to get put to the side and I will make something with it probably on the weekend. But right now, I don't feel like using it. The only thing I can think of making with this is a whale, like a little whale, but I really don't need a little whale right now. Instead, when I finished my Christmas bucket hat, I started a new ball of yarn to finish off the last couple rounds and didn't need the whole thing. So this is how much I have left of that. And I'm going to make a Christmas bandana, because when I took this yarn, like this specific sparkly Christmas yarn, anything that was made out of it at my market sold. So I need more items in this color. The sucky thing is though, I only have this left and then one 50-gram ball of it. That's it. That's all I got. I had to go to Spotlight to get more of it and they never have it in stock. So that's frustrating. Eventually I'll have to try and go to Indrapilli and see if they have any. But I had a bad experience at Indrapilli, so I don't really like going there. But alas, the things we do out for our small business. I know this is literally a crochet through my yarn stash video. And I'm trying to see how many balls of yarn I can get through, and I'm talking about getting more. But if it's a popular color, then I want to continue to have that color in stock. So I'm going to make a Christmas bandana. I have an update for you. I just finished making my Christmas bandana, but oh my gosh, I didn't finish the yarn. There's still this much left. Why can't I finish yarn today? What is happening? Yeah, so I still have to use this. I do want to make a bandana for myself, maybe a scrunchie as well. So definitely want to make more bandanas, because bandanas, you could wear it or your dog. You could put it on your dog. How cute. Okay, Cody's here.
Yeah.
And we're looking after some dogs named Rocky and Peanut, so you can hear them in the background. But I thought I'd update you that I finished another ball of this Christmas yarn, making this Christmas bandana.
There he is. There's Rocky.
Hello. He's playing with his toy. So yeah, I'll swap over to the new ball of yarn and we will be ready to keep going. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is November 12th. I haven't finished any skeins of yarn, so this is not what that update is, but I want to show you what I'm working on and what I'm planning to do in order to finish yarn, because I feel like we're going at a little bit of a slow pace because I've just been like crocheting as usual and just market prepping, making videos, stuff like that. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing in order to try and get through some yarn. And I had this like pink ball of plushie yarn that I like had I think half of, and it's way easier to get through half a skein than a whole skein. So I made this cute little Kirby and realized that that didn't put a dent in it at all. So now I'm making like not a giant but a jumbo strawberry, so it's definitely gonna use the rest of this pink yarn. So when I finish it, I've kept the wrapper, so when I finish it I will update you and show you the wrapper and we can add it to our count. But that is what I'm doing to try and get through some skeins at the moment. I have been watching Passionate Kelsey's video on this at the moment, so if I start sounding like her, that's why, because I've been watching her video on her doing this. I originally got this idea from her, but now she said she got the idea from Passionate Kelsey, so I started watching her videos and I like her videos too. But yeah, if I finish any more skeins, you will be the first to know. If you get the reference, you get the reference. Passionate Kelsey says that every time she does a video. Good afternoon, it is 7:02 and guess what? What does this look like? We finished a skein of pink plushie yarn. Yay. I need to go get another one. So this was the wrapper. It is Vera Mode Blanky yarn. It's from Spotlight. and it's in the color Blush. Morning is the morning of updates. So I already updated my everything I crochet in November video, and I just started a weekly vlog for crocheting because I have a lot of orders that I'm going to crochet, and I just think it'd be really cool because I'm going to go yarn shopping on Monday because I have a coupon, so that's exciting. But I thought I'd update you guys on my yarn usage. I haven't gone through any more balls of yarn. I did use a yarn cake of white plushy yarn. I was using it on something, and I'm pretty sure I said to you guys, like, look at how much I have. Like, I don't have much left. This is how much I now have left of that. I have like literally barely anything because I used it on this strawberry to do the seeds. That's all that's left, but I didn't finish it. I'm gonna put it to the side and we'll finish it on another plushie, maybe in between making this dragon, because this dragon, just the tail, has 104 rows and I've only done 24. But this is how much we have left of this first ball, and then I have these 2 yarn cakes from like ones that I started of this and didn't finish, and it's like sat in a box. I'm gonna use them, so hopefully this morning we can finish 3. That would be crazy because these count. Even though they're already started, they count. Any one that I finish and take away from my yarn stash counts. So keep you updated. It's 9:20. Finished our first yarn ball. Yay, look at that. So this is the progress I've made. This one next because it's the smallest. I haven't been keeping count. I should like start editing this video so I can keep count because I have no idea what I'm up to. Today we're going yarn shopping because I have a coupon, and I will always use my coupons because they help bring my costs down when I make plushies. So like if someone orders a plushie and I got the yarn cheaper, I can charge less for my expenses. So I always like to use my coupons to try and get things cheaper because it helps my items be cheaper for you guys. But guess what? It's 9:50 and we have this teeny tiny amount. So let's finish this off. If you didn't already know, my name's Zoe. I'm an 18-year-old and it is my dream to buy my own home. I'm currently in a rental with my partner. We pay the whole thing by ourselves. I know, shocking, we're 18. I've been working full-time for a year now. He's been full-time for a year, but I've been working like intensely for years, and it's my dream to own my own small business. I'm a crafter at heart, and a full-time retail job isn't really my thing. So if you want to support my dream and help me get out of a rental, and you like crafting as much as I do, or you like my art, follow along or order from my small business because it really does more than you think, and it means the world to me. We're gonna add our new yarn cake. I wonder how quickly I can finish this one. So far we've gone through 2 balls of yarn today. Skein number 3 of the plushie yarn is done. I still have more yarn, don't worry. This isn't my last one, but I finished another one. Are you proud of me? I'm proud of me. We've done 3 skeins of yarn today. That's crazy. So I'm gonna attach a new one. This is my progress on the dragon. I'm actually making really good time and really good progress. I feel like this is going quicker than last time, which is fantabulous. Cody's watching me and it's really awkward.
I'm not watching. I'm looking at my phone.
But I have an update. I finished another skein of this red plushie yarn that I'm using for my giant dragon. And I didn't think I'd be able to finish another one, but I did. And I reckon I could finish this too because I still have to finish the head and make one more ear. So I think I can finish it as well. Which brings us up to 9 skeins of yarn. That's right. I know how many yarn skeins are on now. I know. Are you proud of me? Went through and edited this video because I was like, you know what? I should probably know how many I've done so I can set a goal for myself, as well as I didn't want to leave all the editing of this video till the end of the month because that would be a lot to edit. I'm glad I made that decision because I already had like 40 minutes worth of footage that I had to edit, and I was like, whoa, I would have had like over an hour by the end of the month. So I've edited the first half of the video and then I'll edit the second half later. But yeah, I've attached the new skein of yarn and I'm going to try and make more eye contact with the video. It was frustrating me how I kept looking around me. The reason I look around me is because I have like my YouTube in front of me, like the show I'm watching, crochet hooks there, yarn here, and then the project in front of me. So I'm like looking around and talking. I'm going to try and make more eye contact with you guys because it was frustrating me as I was editing. I think I'm going to set a goal for myself to do 31. I know that's a lot and I've only done 9, but I want to do 1 skein of yarn a day. So if I start like doubling up, I might regret that later. But yeah, I will keep you updated. You'll be the first to know if I finish this or when I do, or if I finish another one. I don't know. Have an update for you guys. I finished another skein of yarn. Look at this. But this isn't actually on the Giant Crochet Dragon. I finished making all the red pieces for the Giant Crochet Dragon. This was the ear, the last ear that I needed, because the wings and the horn are going to be a light pink. But I had this teeny tiny like handful of yarn left. Like it made these 2 and that was it. And I was like, I can't just put it back in my yarn stash. I have to finish it. So I'm making a little crochet heart keychain, and this is the 2 top bits. And yeah, so I'm gonna hack into this skein to finish it. Obviously, there's a lot here. It's not gonna finish it. I'm gonna have a random amount of red yarn left, but it's not gonna be enough for another dragon, but I'm sure I can figure out what to make with it. So I'm gonna finish off this keychain. I also think I haven't been able to take keychains to market as of yet because I've been too focused on making like plushies and other items. So this was a great excuse to finally bring a keychain. So yeah, I'm happy about it. Yay!
Most Pokemon cards up from turn 2 have 60 hearts.
I finally have another update for you guys. I finished a blue skein of plushie yarn. One of these ones. This whale, he's, oh, there he is. He's a bit chonky and he's quite big. I've made a few different plushies today, but this is the only one that's actually finished a skein of yarn. So I'm going to attach a new one. This one is not going to get used up, but that's okay because at least we used one today. And Cody's cooking dinner in the background. Finishing a skein of yarn. I finished this white and yellow skein of yarn. It's like one of these on these crochet chickens. I originally started making 1 and then I realized it was running low and I was like, I'm just gonna make another one because I really want to finish more yarn. So yeah, that's amazing. We get to finish another one. Technically it made 3 chickens because I used this skein to make one a while ago and I just picked it back up. So I made 3 chickens, but I currently only have 2 of them. Fantabulous. So let's tie on the new skein, shall we? This yarn, I bought it in a Millens bag because it looks like my normal plushie yarn, and it is plushie yarn, but it's also just a bunch of small yarns tied together. So I'm not a giant fan of it, and I have quite a lot of it, and I'd like to get it out of my stash, but that's a challenge for another day. I don't know what count I'm up to, but I feel like it's not where I want to be up to. So I'm doing some mad dashing to finish yarn. I finished a whole bloody skein. Started it Saturday night, finished it Sunday morning. Anyways, I'm crocheting this cherry plushie because when I was at my market today, someone requested it. And I finished that little skein of yarn. I don't know if you remember, but when we made the heart plushie for Fiona, we had a teeny tiny amount of red left and I just finished it making these cherries. So this one. So we can add it to the count. And now I have to open a new skein that I'm not going to finish. Because the like paper for this one is so pretty. Like look at how pretty this paper is. And I can add it to my little collection of them. I've been keeping them in this little baggie. These are the ones I've opened and haven't finished. This is the Holly Jolly Crinkle Sparkle, and then this is another one of the Baby Cakes Ballerina color that I'm using to make my shrug thing. So blanket yarn one that isn't finished. That's a new skein of pink that we opened up for the strawberry, but I might actually be able to finish that if I try. There's not much left. I just finished a skein of one of the big Karen cakes, not one of the little ones. What the color, like, I literally just finished it. Look at this. That's the end of it. This is how much I got out of the skein. It's the start of a hexagon cardigan for my partner's Christmas present. Look how beautiful it worked out. Like, oh, so stunning, amazing. Originally looked like a big old skein. I picked this one because, like, I'm ending on this color and I wanted to start it on this color, but it deceived me. It's actually dark blue in the middle and I don't like starting from the outside. So we're just gonna deal with it and work with dark blue. This has never happened to me. I'm flabbergasted. I was using this yarn and, like, it's just a normal ball of yarn. It just had a baby. This literally, it just, like, split in half. Is this like they didn't tie the end on properly? Like, it just... I'm flabbergasted. That's... Did they just, like, shove a random thing in it? Like, I don't know. That was weird. I forgot to film when I finished it, but I finished a skein of this, like, blue blankie yarn on a little Yeti. It was like a scrap piece and I was like, what can I use it for? Because today is the 30th of November, so the last day that I can count any yarns. And that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really loved filming this and I'm definitely doing it for December. In fact, I've already started filming December's and we're on track to beat November because I feel like November I did really bad. This month we finished 17 skeins of yarn. These are all the papers that I kept. We have here with the, like, papers that I kept, we have 2 skeins of plushy yarn, 2 skeins of Karen cakes, and 3 skeins of the Jolly Joy crinkle yarn. And that's the papers I kept. But we finished 17 skeins in November. And so far for December, we are doing a lot more than that. So if you enjoyed this video, definitely stick around and wait for that one. And I'll see you then, guys. Bye. Come make... It was a bit of yarn fluff. Come make